Hello students, today we are going to start with our second topic, that is the Stone Age. Now in last chapter, we have seen how the humans evolved over the period of years, millions of years, and how physically humans took form of what we are today, right from the ape man to what we actually look today. Right from the development of hands, development of brain, all this happened. Now this topic we are going to learn about different ages depending on the lot of inventions, discoveries which humans made, and how that led to a different kind of lifestyle and as of what we are living today. So basically this lesson is also based on the prehistoric times. Now prehistory is again divided into three ages. Now if you look at this, we have a Stone Age, Bronze Age and Iron Age. Now these names, if you see, stone, bronze and iron, these names are given depending on the material which was used to make tools at that time. So Stone Age basically was a period of time wherein stones were used to make tools. Bronze Age, obviously, as humans developed, they used metals. They started using metals. So they started using copper, and then they started using alloys, and accordingly they started using bronze, and then the iron, which we still use. So these are three different ages. This topic is based on Stone Age, and we are going to cover Stone Age depending on the two stages of the Stone Age, that is the Paleolithic and Mesolithic. So basically Stone Age is divided into again three stages. Okay, now if you look at this timeline, you will see different colors. So we have blue color, if you can see, that is Paleolithic age. The green color shows Mesolithic age, and yellow color shows Neolithic age. Now basically lithic, the meaning of lithic, this word is derived from a Greek word, that is lithos. The meaning of it is stone. So paleo meaning old. So Paleolithic basically is a old Stone Age, Mesolithic is a middle Stone Age, and Neolithic is a new Stone Age. So we will see what exactly, how the human beings spend their life, what were the different discoveries, invention which made their life completely different from in the different stages. So if you look at this, now even we have already learned about this. We learn about different species. We learn about Homo habilis, Homo erectus. So all these come under Paleolithic, that is Old Stone Age. So we will see in detail what exactly happened in Paleolithic. So Paleolithic period, again as I discussed, the meaning of Paleolithic is Old Stone Age. Now during this period of time, humans, they lived more of nomadic life, meaning they were not staying in one place. They did not have a fixed house or a fixed shelter. They would move from one place to the other depending on their needs. So basically they were hunters and gatherers, meaning they lived like animals. They would hunt animals, kill animals, and that's how they would live their life. Gatherers, basically they are called gatherers because they would gather seeds, they would gather roots, fruits, whatever was available. So they did not produce anything by themselves. They would just gather. So hunters, because they used to be hunters. They would kill animals. So hunters and gatherers. And they led a nomadic life. Next thing is, of course, the shelter. Now they didn't know that a house could be built and they would stay in that. So they lived in caves. Also there were rock shelters which they used as a place to stay. Now some of the evidences were found in different places in Pakistan and Andhra Pradesh. Also there is evidence of of a place in Bhopal which is called as a Bhimbetka rock shelter, wherein there are even the paintings of this particular period. Now these people lived in a small groups and they would move in the groups itself. So basically that time the climatic conditions were not so good, they were not stable. Sometimes it would be extreme cold, sometimes too much hot, so a lot of variations in the climate, and which made them move from one place to the other. As far as their clothing is concerned, they used to use leaves, whatever naturally was available to cover their body, skins of animals, so that it gave them a little bit of warmth. So this was the life of Paleolithic period. Now as we learned that one of the important thing at that time which made humans different from the animals were tools which were made of stones. So these tools, what they were using, were mostly used to kill animals, or they were used for skinning animals, or chopping meat, or cutting of trees, etc. And what kind of tools? They were using hammers, axes, scrapers, etc. Now there were two kind of tools basically. One tool was used to make other tools, which was called as a core tool, and there were flake tools which were like small chip of stones which would be very sharp, and they were used to cut some certain things. Now if you look at this, these are some of the tools which were used. So harpoons, so basically you look at this was also used for fishing. Initially it was made of wood, and then later on it was also made of bone. And this is a handheld hammer, so you can hold it and then it is used like a hammer. Spear thrower, now if you look at this, how it is used, so you have a spear and then this person is using it. It is used with a force so that it hits something which is far at a distance. And bow and arrow. Now as we all know, we use even archery is one of the important sports nowadays. It is also part of Olympics. So archery was in fact a very old sport, but of course that time it was not sport, it was need. It was used for hunting, for day-to-day life. So if you go back to the old stories, they have mention of this bows and arrows. Now these bows and arrows usually would help them to kill animals which probably was moving very fast and was at a distance. Another discovery which was made during this period was fire. Now initially we don't know who discovered fire, we don't know when it was exactly discovered, but it is the evidences which were found, that means whatever evidence, the tools which were found, that shows that the fire was existing during this period. Now fire, as we all know, was of a great help at that time because it was used for various purposes. Now if you look at this, probably this was one of the way how they learned to get the fire. So one is the rubbing of the stones, which we all know, and the other way, if you look at this, they are using two sticks, and with that they are making fire. So these are the one of commonly used ways which we know to make fire. Now after discovering fire, imagine what the life, how it would have changed. So imagine their life before fire. They would use they would eat raw meat. There was no fire to give them warmth during the cold season. So life, maybe it was quite pretty difficult. Once the fire was discovered, it changed their life. Men learned to cook. So this also we don't know how it happened. Some people say it was by accident. Maybe they were just having meat which fell in the fire, and then it was tasted and they liked it, and that's how they started cooking. So so imagine suddenly he learned to cook and he tasted a cooked meat. How he must be feeling? I mean, after eating raw meat for ages and getting a stomach ache and toothache, having a cooked meat must be a nice feeling. Also, fire gave them warmth. So whenever it was too cold, they used fire for it. So now they knew that there is something which will help them during the cold seasons. It protected them from wild animals too. So when men started controlling fire, so controlling fire is very important, because if it goes out of control, it is dangerous. So man started using it for its own purpose. It started using it against the animals. So this was another tool which it had, so that man gets protection from the wild animals. Also at night, which would be dark otherwise, now they could use it to light their caves. Also, there are a lot of paintings which were done, and at that time there is a proof that fire was used during that particular time when the paintings were made. So maybe at night they would pass their time by just doing some paintings. Once the fire was there, also their social life improved. How? Nowadays even we have campfire, we sit around the fire, we have some nice time with our friends. Similarly, even maybe at that time, at night, people would gather together, sit around fire, have food. So it improved their social life. So these were the changes which happened during Paleolithic Stone Age. Now fire, if we talk about fire, fire has a special place even in our culture. We light lamps, we light candles. Why do you think we consider fire so sacred? Maybe fire really helped humans at that time. So maybe the people started believing it as a gift from the god. Now at that time there was, people would get scared of natural calamities like earthquakes, storms. They didn't know what was happening. Suddenly something happens. So they didn't know what exactly was wrong. They always felt that, okay, maybe God is angry and that's why this is happening. Similarly, maybe fire, when they discovered it, they must be feeling, okay, this is something which we got from God and it's a gift from God. And this kind of stories are there in a lot of mythologies. Like one of the Greek mythology story is about a gift of fire which was given to humans by God. So this story is about Prometheus. He was one of the titans, and when he saw people on the earth, he felt very bad for them because they were suffering. There was a lot of suffering. There were animals who would kill them, and people didn't have enough protection. Also during the cold season, they would die with the cold. So there was no proper protection for them. So he felt very bad. So it is said that he went to the god of thunder and lightning, that is Zeus, and he asked them, let's help people because there is a lot of suffering on the earth, so we should help them. So why not give them fire? But Zeus was a little angry. He was not for it. He did not want to give it. So he said, if we give fire, then they will be like us. What will be the big difference? So no, I cannot give. Prometheus stole fire from Zeus and went down on the earth and gave it to the humans. Not only that, he also showed them how it can be used. So he showed them, like, they can cook, they can fight against animals using fire, etc. Because of which Zeus was angry and he arrested him, and later on he gave him punishment, brutal punishment. And later on it is said that the Greek mythology hero Hercules came and he rescued Prometheus. So this is a story which goes on in mythology. There are a lot of stories related to fire. Fire is, of course, it's a very sacred thing because it helped humans. But do you know what happens if fire goes out of control? Recently we have seen what happened in Amazon, right? There was a huge fire which destroyed a lot of species. So if fire is in control, it's fine. But if it goes out of control, it's not good. So we have to be very careful of fire. Now this was all about the Paleolithic age, that is the Old Stone Age. So we saw the inventions, the invention of tools, different types of tools. discovery of fire and how it brought changes in life of humans. The next age is Mesolithic age. Now Mesolithic period is comparatively lesser than the Paleolithic age. In Mesolithic age, of course, the humans were more developed. They started using fire even in a more better way. Tools were better. In fact, tools were smaller. That's why it is called as a microlith. So basically microliths, if you can see, micro is small, stones are liths. So they were using small stones, the chip of stones, which was very sharp, and they would use that for as an arrowhead, and they would use it to make better tools. Also, there were lots of bone tools which were made during this period. Scrapers, arrowheads, etc. became more efficient, more sharper, and more smaller. Bows and arrows were very common during this period, and it helped them to hunt fast animals. Also, it is said that this was a transition period from hunter and gatherer. Men started going towards agriculture. Of course, agriculture was not fully, they had started, but it was a transition period, little bit of agriculture and more of hunters and gatherers. So this was the period during the Mesolithic age. Now if you look here, you can see some of the tools which were smaller and sharper. Basically these are chips of stones. These are made of chips of stones. So this is all about Paleolithic and Mesolithic age, that is the Old Stone Age and the Middle Stone Age. Now, next class we will be discussing about the New Stone Age and how man even developed more. We will also discuss about Iron Age, Bronze Age, wherein metals were used. So, thank you.